Yeah, yes.
Right. Hello, hello, young lady, and introduce yourself to the world.
I'm Michelle Polk from Woodbridge, Virginia.
All right. And how long you been competing? Are you competitive or are you just still in the process?
Still in prep. I've been competing for about 4.5 years now and getting ready to step on North Americans.
Oh, yeah. So what division? Women's body?
I am in between. I am figure and physique. So
figure
just trying to figure out which one I am.
So you're double dipping?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what got you started into it? What,
Oh, Lord. Well, I was severely overweight. And,
I know that. I understand that.
I lost my grandmother, so I kind of got into a depression, and a friend of mine introduced me into bodybuilding, and I saw it at the Arnold on the stage for the first time, and fell in love, and got on the track.
Yeah, I was gonna say because, like I said, I'm still a bit overweight, and, and I took care of my mom. She passed away. I had to really take care of myself. What do you like about the sport? What do you like about competing?
I love the camaraderie, but also I love the challenge that you put yourself through. Like, you learn your limits, and then when you go past them and surpass them, it's just a challenge every day. Just kind of go past that and see how strong you are, and you build so many good friendships. So I just love it. I mean, it's
you're strong, aren't you? Strong.
With carbs, I'm strong.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, I was stronger, but then I got older, and then I couldn't work out anymore because I got a job. So, like I said, you're planning to be North Americans, and you're gonna double dip, or yeah. So after that, any plans after you get your pro card? You're just gonna.
Well, we're gonna once I get it, I'll put that out there in the universe. We're gonna just sit back, reassess what we need to do, and coach it up, come up with a plan. Take a little time out to enjoy life with family, travel a little bit, and kind of get back to a little bit of a normalcy, have some fun with the kids, and get back on track.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is an experience for you. How long you been here at this gym?
This is actually my first time coming here.
Yeah. Oh, all right, that's cool. And you from around here?
I'm actually from Woodbridge, Virginia, up near the DC area.
Oh, you came a long way from Virginia. So it took me a while to find. I got family here in Fayetteville. It took me a while because I'm a country boy. I usually go by landmarks.
Yes.
That's how country boys go. But it took me a while to get it. But it's a great experience to meet you ladies because, like I said, Glenn over there, I met him a while back. I met some ladies also who are pros, and I've been a fan of female bodybuilding since I was like a teenager. And my content, I try to give you all ladies attention because the fact is, y'all ladies put a lot of work just as much as the men. You don't get much recognition. And women like yourself who are starting up. You're developing people like Ashana, like Christina over here. You're all the women who really keep the sport going. And you're like I said, you're in a sport which is not as much possible for you, and it's a lot tough about time and sacrifice. But you know what? I think you really got an opportunity. But like I said, right now, you have anybody you want to shout out to? Also, you got any social media you want to catch up on?
Definitely want to shout out my coach Dave Crosland over in the UK. I think he's awake right now. I definitely shout out to my great support system, my fiance Jean, and 2 children.
Your mom! That's special.
Rena, and of course my mom, who has been a huge supporter of this, and my dad. So family, friends, and my shop gym in Manassas. So I have a very great village to build this.
So where anybody want to follow you on social media, you have Facebook,
yes.
IG, please?
My IG is actually @figures, so @figures on IG, and then my Facebook is Michelle Elaine.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And how you doing? Introduce yourself.
Arnica Brown. Actually, Claire is a bodybuilding client. I just only been working with her almost 90 days on the 15th of this month, and I'm excited here, watching, learning, getting some feedback. So, like I said, like I was just telling you, I'm proud of me where I walked.
Yes,
get there in a few years.
Like one of my favorite movies is Batman Begins, and when Thomas Wayne says this to Bruce, Bruce, why did we fall?
Right.
So we learn to pick ourselves up. Now, what got you into this? What got you into working out and getting in shape?
Like I said, I'm just excited, man. I'm just excited to be here, networking, learning the process, learning what it takes, sticking with my diet, sticking with the workouts. I work out with Claire 5 days a week. I work out on my own one, so get this Sunday off. And there's a lot of hard work and dedication that goes into this stuff. There's a lot of discipline that goes into it. I was a former athlete for years. I played basketball for Richmond Tech University. I played overseas and stuff for years, so the discipline and stuff is there. But this right here is a totally different lifestyle. But I'm excited about it, taking it one day at a time. And like my coach used to say, one dribble at a time and one possession at a time.
Yeah, I was a former athlete myself. I played high school football and a little baseball. And then I used to be one of the strongest guys on my team. One guy asked me, said, "Man, George," I was already by the time I was 17, I was already bench pressing 350. He said, "Man, George, why are you so strong?" I said, "Well, you know, I'm just strong." I said, "So, George, I had something what? You ever had some?" I said, "No." I said, "Well, you said you cock strong then."
Yeah, just being, you know, a former athlete and everything, you know, there's a lot of hard work and dedication that goes into this stuff, you know, playing the visual sports and just anything, you know, I feel like there's anything that comes into life that you really, really want, you'll go after, you put the time into it. If you don't have the time, you'll figure it out. You know, everything comes with a plan. You know, you just try to stick with that plan and, you know, follow your dreams and just try to stick with it. Like I said, I'm loving this whole fitness journey of mine and I'm going to stick with it and we'll see where we're at.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, like folks in here, and we talked about how, especially me being a big man myself and learning how to, the hardships of, you know, sometimes, especially the 4th of July weekend, and the music be calling you, man, be calling you, man, be calling you, man, you know, like, and that's a tough part about it.
It is, you know, right now I got family and stuff here, you know, and you know, they're enjoying us. They got the tents up and the barbecue and you know, frying some fish, some spots, some whiting and some catfish. It's tempting.
Grandma got that mac and cheese out.
Exactly, the baked beans and everything.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
It's definitely tempting.
Potato salad, yeah.
But I'm gonna hang in there.
Yeah, you're gonna hang it. You be like that little devil on your shoulder. You're like,
yeah, it's like
you want it? Come on, yeah, you want it? Yeah. But like I said, it's a process, and people gotta understand nothing's ever easy. And you know, and I understand that too, you know, because I've been working out, trying to get myself in better shape, and working this content. Like I said, I know with Shauna from she had an interview with her a while ago. I met Claire at an event with Glenn about a month ago, and you know, meeting these ladies and everybody else, and just learning about the process. It's just a great thing.
Yeah, you learn new things about your body. Like I said, I'm learning new things about, you know, my body and stuff, and definitely transitioning over to this lifestyle, which is basically flat out a healthy lifestyle. And like I said, I'm enjoying the network, and I'm enjoying Prashana being here. You know, I had a conversation and stuff with her, and like I said, just seeing the way they put the work in over the years and stuff, it helps me better understand the mental side of it. It's not an overnight process. So it's really take it one day at a time process, and just let the process go.
All right. So if anybody want to catch you on social media, do you have on your IG, on Facebook, something like that?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm Facebook. You know, I'm Facebook fanatic, not IG and all the extra social media.
Well, you gotta be on social media.
I have to get better about that stuff, but I do have Facebook. Arnica Brown.
And you go by on your Facebook. You go by.
Yes, my Facebook name is my government name. I don't have a made up name or nothing. One of the slang names as they call it. It's Arnica Brown, ARNIKA. Brown as in a color. But I'm gonna work my way up to Instagram and all of that good old stuff.
Yeah, it won't take you long. Yeah, just like me, I'm 47 years old, and I'm really getting social media thing. You know, I mean, I'm really learning. You know, just you know, I used to think like I used to be kind of old, like a caveman. I used to be having a cell phone, but now you know, I got this and everything else.
I'm very old school. Like I would say all the time, and if I could go back to a house phone and an answer machine, I would.
I still got a house phone.
I wouldn't do it. So like I said, I'm jumping on the board to the technology and all of that stuff. Really for me, it's just a social media thing. I've never been a big social media fan, but hey, I see in this world you got a different dab so to make it happen. So.
Yeah, well, I appreciate your time and thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this day.
Thank you.
We better stay away from those collard greens and everything.
Woo, I try.
Hey, big Dolly, I don't eat collard greens. I tell you, but you know, yeah, the rest of the stuff.
Long and everything.
Oh, big ears. Oh.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. How you doing? Introduce yourself, sir.
My name's Alex. I'm 37 years old. I'm a hybrid athlete, so I'm in bodybuilding, and I'm competitive strongman. I'm on my second year of competitive strongman, so I'm getting ready to do a non-sanctioned event, which actually is a charity event coming up in December, known as the Holiday Highlander. Shout out to my friend Kendra and Willie Dancer for putting on that event every year. It's a great event. I've been bodybuilding since 2014. I started off as men's physique, and then I made a comeback in 2017 to do classic physique. Took 2 years, took a few years off. Came back this past year, 2021, and won men's 35 and up masters classic physique division. Placed in the top 5 at 5th place for men's open classic physique. So it was a good, strong, 4-year layoff for me to come back and compete.
So I know that you're Claire's son.
Yes, Claire.
You're the firstborn.
Yeah.
You're daddy's favorite.
Yeah. And mama's favorite.
Well, no. Really, just use the baby as mama's favorite.
Yeah.
I'm a middle son. We have to fight for our love.
Right.
Yeah. But like I said, your mom, was she the one who inspired you? Because she got into it. And
Absolutely. And plus, being raised, you know, I'm a mother majority of my life, so it's mostly been just me and my mother until my little brother was born. And it was, I've always looked up to my mom for everything. She's been there for me majority of my life. She was my inspiration. She's always been big into fitness. She started, she was also an athlete through high school, gymnastics, soccer, and such as well. I followed the route with certain sports behind her. I played soccer when I was a youth. I also played baseball. She played adult softball later on in her years. I played football a little bit, not much.
I played football too.
Yeah, I ran track for 1 year. And then as I got older into my teens, I got into martial arts a little bit. I even tried to train for mixed martial arts in my 20s. Got into that, and then when I started stepping into the weight room to start strength and conditioning for mixed martial arts before training for that, bodybuilding caught my eye. So, and I've seen how a lot of those athletes are with bodybuilding and aesthetic appeal and stuff like that. And then here in recent years, strength training caught my eye. And so, that's how I pretty much introduced myself as a hybrid athlete, because I like training both. The size, the strength, the performance, and everything.
Well, like I said, bodybuilding's been around for a long time, and you guys, I got a nickname for you guys. I call y'all banana hammocks. It's hard work. People don't understand that. When I do content, especially most of my content, I focus a bit more on women because they do need recognition, like people like your mother and Shauna and all the other ladies. But the fact is, the men get a lot more attention, but people got to realize, just like as much as the women, y'all put as much as work. It's tough. There's just days like I was talking with lady over here how, especially this is the holiday weekend, everybody got their barbecues out. I know that, I'm a country boy for most of my life, and I know my sister's gonna plan a little something, and the eating part, that's the hard part.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nutrition is mostly key. Especially for any type of aspect of sports or athletic training you're doing. Even it could be bodybuilding, strength sports, it could be football, it could be lacrosse, anything. Your nutritional goals are key. Nutrition's a big thing in our family. My mom emphasizes on me. She's the hardest on me about it because I love to eat. I'm a guy who loves to eat.
Mama's cooking too.
Yeah, even though if it's clean 90% of the time, I still eat it. I'm not a picky eater anymore. I used to be when I was a kid, but now I'm not. I used to hate fish, now I love fish.
I can't stand. I used to love fish when I was younger, but I got a bone in my throat and I just stopped eating fish.
But it's truly a big inspiration to eat right, train right, follow your goals and get it done right. And like they say out here in the world, there's too many gym bros that follow a bro science and they just do what they want to do.
Yeah, bro, you can do this, bro. Yeah, bro. I did an interview with a guy he's a physique competitor, and he does men's physique, and he talked about how when he was coming up, because he was like myself, he was a bit overweight, and then he got into it, and then he went into the bra system. And most of his guys most of his in the gym, most of them just trying to find shortcuts.
I know, and that's the thing. A lot of this bro science and these gym bros, they want to find shortcuts to get their goals. You're thinking, okay, I'm doing this, and this in the gym, but I'm eating, but you're eating what? Freaking 2 double cheeseburgers and a big thing of fries, and then you're having cheesecake later. I understand,
A big thing of tea.
I understand, okay, you're getting your calories in because you want to grow, you're quote unquote dirty bulking. But sometimes, that's what we consider a cheat meal. That's a treat for me. If I'm going to eat something, that's dense in calories and, good clean muscle, quality muscle and good size and performance, I'm going to eat a baked potato, probably a little bit of grass-fed butter with a steak and some greens, something like that, so I can get, my essential nutrients from, my vitamins, my minerals, and not only that, good clean carbs and protein sources. If I'm going to sit here and eat a cheeseburger, all that grease and stuff's going to slow me down and make me go to take a nap.
Yeah, you get that word called the itis.
Yeah, the itis. But it's a good emphasis, especially with the women, with female athletes. I find it very, very amazing to see these women out here go out here do their thing, put in the hard work and effort that they do as well. Especially my mom, because I've seen her through plenty of preps, all the way from the time she started to when she got her pro card. And it is a tedious process. You just have to have the mental capacity to go ahead and go through with it. And it's a lot of hard work and discipline. And then I give kudos to a lot of women out here in the world who actually do this, all the way from the bikini ranks, all the way up to women's bodybuilding, even for some of our female strength athletes.
Like CrossFit too, yeah.
All the female athletes, of course. I mean, they're out there, they're doing their work, and they're putting their, their heart, their passion, their time, and dedication into it. And I actually give them props for that.
Well, I appreciate it, I appreciate your time. If everybody want to follow you, what do you follow you on your social media platform?
On social media, you can follow my Instagram handle, which is AG3 strong on Instagram. I do mainly all my stuff for when it comes to training and any type of stuff when it comes to fitness on there as well. Also, as you see, I'm also a volunteer firefighter for East over
Thank
here.
you for your service.
Thank you. I do post videos and stuff of trainings and classes and stuff too that we do as well. And not only that, I have other friends as well that you can follow on Instagram that you'll find their names following me. Veterans, because I do live here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, home of Fort Bragg, 82nd Airborne, and our special operations, and the home of Joint Special Operations as well too. We're a big homegrown All-American city. We support our military. We support our first responders and our law enforcement here.
Because I have a nephew. He's stationed over at Columbus at Fort Jackson, and I had a niece. She did a couple of years. I was thinking about joining, but but the thing is, it's just I should have did the Air Force because my ASVAB was 87.
And especially when it comes to military, law enforcement, first responders, I also love the fact that a lot of them are getting big into the physical fitness as well nowadays, because it's a big thing. They have to be in top shape in order to fulfill their jobs and their careers, especially firefighters. Number one, two top things that kill firefighters every year, and I'm putting this out here. So if I have any fellow first responders out there who'll see this, please, I emphasize you, get good nutrition, get training program. We don't, number one top killer for all of us is cancer. Cancer and also heart attacks, heart disease.
Yeah, I can tell you that.
And the reason is that because nowadays firefighting has changed over the years. Due to the different types of training that we've had in the past, and now we are taking preventative measures to prevent these illnesses from occurring with our fellow firefighters. And I say this from deep down in our heart. Please take care of yourselves. Same with my law enforcement. Please take care of yourselves. Especially when you're out there in the line of fire when it comes to a crime scene or apprehending any type of suspects. Please take care of yourself. EMS, same thing. Everybody, military, all you guys. I just want you guys to remain healthy so you can live long years ahead of you.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you for your service, and what, I'm like you. I'm almost bored too.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah.